Welcome to Cybersecurity Foundations, where we'll explore the core concept that underpins the entire industry, the CIA Triad. If you're just starting your journey in cybersecurity, you might feel a bit overwhelmed by the sheer volume of tools available. Firewalls, Wi-Fi crackers, antivirus, encryption. The list seems endless, right? But here is a secret that simplifies everything. Every single one of those security tools exists to do only one of three things. In the professional security world, we call this foundational concept the CIA Triad. This triad is central to the CISSP, the gold standard of security certifications. The CIA Triad is truly the foundation of the entire cybersecurity industry. The three components are confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Confidentiality means protecting data from unauthorized access, ensuring that only those with permission can view sensitive information. Integrity focuses on ensuring that data is accurate, trustworthy, and hasn't been tampered with. Availability guarantees that authorized users can access resources, systems, and data whenever they are needed. By understanding these three principles, you gain clarity on why every security tool is deployed and what it aims to achieve. If you don't understand the CIA Triad, you're merely following instructions and just pushing buttons. However, if you master the CIA Triad, you're starting to think like a security manager, strategically approaching security problems with a solid framework. This is part of my series on cybersecurity for aspiring cybersecurity professionals, designed for those wanting to learn certifications such as CISSP or CISM, or those looking to improve your career in cybersecurity. Welcome to the module on the CIA Triad, focusing on the principle of confidentiality. Let's first define what confidentiality means in the context of information security. Confidentiality is essentially about keeping secrets. It ensures that data is only seen by the people who are supposed to see it. To better understand this, let's look at a relatable, real-world example. Think about your medical records. You want your doctor to see them, but you absolutely don't want your employer or a random stranger to have access to this sensitive information. How do we enforce confidentiality in the technical world? We enforce confidentiality using robust mechanisms, primarily encryption. Encryption converts data into an unreadable format without the correct key. Other methods include access control lists, which define who can access resources, and even physical locks on server rooms to restrict unauthorized entry. Here's a crucial tip, especially for those preparing for the CISSP exam. On the exam, when you see confidentiality, think encryption. If a hacker steals a hard drive but can't read the files because they are encrypted, confidentiality is still intact. Next up is integrity. This is the one people often forget about when discussing data security. Integrity is arguably the most important element, ensuring data is trustworthy, accurate, and complete. Integrity means the data hasn't been changed by someone who wasn't authorized to do so. Imagine you're sending a wire transfer for £100. If a hacker intercepts that signal and changes the amount to £10,000, the integrity is compromised. In this scenario, your money is still confidential as nobody else saw the transaction details, but the integrity is gone because the value has been altered. We protect integrity using techniques like hashing, which creates a unique fingerprint for the data to detect any changes. Another powerful method for protecting integrity is digital signatures, which verify the authenticity and origin of the data. Ultimately, integrity is about being able to trust that the data you see is the truth as it was originally written. Availability is crucial. You can have the most secure and encrypted data, but if you can't access it, it's useless. Imagine your server is unplugged. All that secure, unchangeable data is suddenly useless. Availability means ensuring systems are up and running precisely when authorized users need them. Let's look at two major threats to system availability. DDoS attacks flood a system, attempting to crash sites and make them unavailable to users. Ransomware is another critical threat. It locks authorized users out of their data until a ransom is paid. To a CISSP, availability primarily means redundancy. If one server fails, do you have a seamless backup system ready to take over immediately? And if the power goes out entirely, Is there a robust generator to keep things running? Now to look at a crucial aspect of cybersecurity, the compromises and balancing act within the CIA Triad. Understanding the CIA Triad is one thing, but managing the inherent conflicts between its components is essential, especially when applying the principles in the real world. The core conflict in cybersecurity is that these three principles are often at war with each other. Optimizing one often means diminishing another. Let's explore the first major compromise, the struggle between confidentiality and availability. When you try to make a system extremely confidential, say by enforcing long, complex passwords, multi-factor authentication, or biometric scans, you might inadvertently hurt availability. It takes users too long, or it becomes too difficult to log in, creating friction and system downtime for the user. Conversely, let's look at the conflict between maximizing availability and maintaining confidentiality. If you strive to make a website or service perfectly available to everyone in the world with minimal access restrictions, you might struggle significantly to keep the data confidential. Broad access inherently increases the attack surface and the risk of unauthorized data exposure. This brings us to the managerial perspective crucial for the CISSP exam. It's not just about technical controls, but business alignment. Your job is not simply to secure things with the highest possible controls that might make the system unusable, ultimately failing the business. Instead, your goal is to find the right balance based on the needs of the business, its risk tolerance, and the specific data involved. It's a continuous trade-off. So what's the ultimate takeaway from the CIA Triad compromises? The ongoing challenge is recognizing and managing the tension between confidentiality, integrity, and availability, adapting your strategy as business needs change. Remember, security is a trade-off, not an absolute state. Successfully managing the CIA Triad is about finding the optimal point of compromise. In this video, you've learned about the CIA Triad. First up was confidentiality, which essentially means privacy. It's about preventing unauthorized access to information. Confidentiality ensures that only authorized individuals can view sensitive data, keeping secrets safe from prying eyes. Next was integrity. This ensures that data is accurate, consistent, and trustworthy, making sure it hasn't been tampered with. Integrity is crucial for any business process, guaranteeing that the information you rely on is correct and untampered. Finally, we looked at availability. This means that authorized users can access systems and data whenever they need them. Now that you understand the principles, you also need to consider the real-world application challenge. Consider the trade-off. Every security measure for confidentiality, like encryption, can impact the speed or availability of an application. In the next video, we'll take this a step further and look at the types of controls we use to build this triad effectively. Hit subscribe and keep learning about cybersecurity. See you in the next one.